Hey, good evening. How are all my Taurus soul family members out there doing? I'm just kidding. It always sounds funny to say it that way. It's Taurians. How are all my Taurian soul family members out there doing? Hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Morty. I'm excited to have you guys here for this read. Excited to be sharing this reading with you. So this will be a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of May 2019. So Taurus, we just want to see what's going on in your world. See if we can get a better idea of what some of the prominent energies are like resonating ahead of you, stepping into next month in May. See if we can better prepare you on entering the month, better prepare you so that you're equipped to attract the positive energies that are out there for you. And you can have a better understanding of and be a little better prepared on how to avoid the limiting energies that may be there as well. Overall, hopefully enhancing your life experience, doing what my goal is, and that is to bring more love and abundance into your life. When I do these tarot readings, the way I look at life, I understand that all of us are creators. So as long as we're all creators, why would we not want to create the best possible outcome for ourselves? So when I do my tarot reading, that's the route that I go. I'm always looking for the best possible outcome. I mean, there's limiting energies there, no doubt about it. They're there in the cards, so you have to recognize them. But I'm not somebody that stays stuck in those, and I don't really get caught up in the drama of it. I'm interested in learning what it takes to move our way out of those energies and be able to attract and resonate more positive, promoting energies into our life. So Taurus, your sun sign may be Taurus, or perhaps your moon or rising is in Taurus. Or maybe you're just checking up on a Taurus, or maybe you're just intuitively guided to be here. Either way, I'm very happy to have you here. So stick around. I think these energies that are presented in tonight's reading might resonate very well with you. Hopefully you'll be able to connect with your truth and maybe part of your story. The background music that I have playing is the love frequency. It's opening your heart chakra. Just some good, beautiful, soothing vibes. The date is April the 18th, and the time is 8:49 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I'm excited to do this read. So my sun sign is Aquarius, but both my moon and rising are in Taurus, right? So I like to represent Taurus. Taurus is a great zodiac sign where you can be very generous. We can be very independent and very dependable. We can be down to earth and patient. We can be persistent. Many times we can be stubborn like the bull, right? Lazy at times, a little self-indulgent, materialistic, and then frugal. So it's kind of interesting. We can be both materialistic, but yet really tight with our money, right? We like nice things, but yet we're tight. Not in all cases, but those are just some of the general traits that follow Taurus. And to be honest, I recognize and I'm familiar with most of those traits, so they're pretty accurate, at least for me. Taurus, we're looking forward to seeing what you have going on in the month of May. This is going to be a general reading. Keep in mind, this reading will not be for every Taurus, but it will be for some, absolutely. This is a general reading for the collective. I do personal readings beginning May 1st. The personal readings I do are going to be $60, and that comes with a 30-minute private link that I email you. And it's your own personal reading that you have your own private link for. So anyways, if you're interested in getting a private reading or a personal reading, you can just send me an email at tarotloveandabundance@gmail.com. Yeah. All right. And I just want to put a shout out right now for all you guys. I want to thank all of you for all your love and support that you've shown to me here on this channel. It's amazing. I'm speechless, truly, in the kind of gratitude that I feel. I feel so blessed, and I just love to see this soul family coming together and connecting, right? And you're connecting with each other. I read about it in the comments, and I just love to see how you guys are responding back and forth to one another. Giving of yourself unconditionally, right? And showing such true compassion. I mean, you set a beautiful example for me and for everybody else. So thank you, and thank you for allowing me to do what I do. Thank you for all the beautiful donations. Large or small, they make such a difference, right? This is what I do, so it's how I live. So your donations make a tremendous difference for me. So thank you very much. Okay, Taurus, let's get started in your read. Okay, opening affirmation, taking you into your tarot reading today is romance. Taurus, what do you have going on in your life? The number 23. 23, let's make sure it wasn't 32. Number 23 reduces to a 5. Beautiful number. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Okay, Taurus, I said this affirmation 3 times for you, and it's because I believe that there's a greater, stronger manifestation power to the number 3. And this is a beautiful affirmation for you, and to be honest, I want to create and try to manifest as strong of an affirmation for you as possible. And that is why I said it 3 times. Okay, Taurus. What's happening in your world in May? Let's find out. Grab a drink real quick. Okay. All right, Taurus, what do you have going on? Opening energy, taking us into your tarot reading. Following the romance affirmation, you have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups represents the energy of, well, it can be a romantic relationship. I think for many of you it is. It's the graduated version of the 2 of Cups. So what I feel in holding this card, right? 3 people total in the water. He's holding her, she's holding the child, so he's holding them both. Represents unconditional love and trust. So it's a 10 of Cups, so I feel like these energies that are showing in the card, they're being pointed out that you're a little more mature energies. You're seasoned in experience, meaning, for many of you, you're not young kids. You've maybe been in relationships before, possibly even been in marriages before. But nonetheless, coming together in the 3D, right? For some of you, merging and joining families together. It's a great card, beautiful energy. Okay. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands says it's a good energy. It represents something in your life, Taurus, that's coming in quickly. The image of the card shows 8 unicorns that are charging down this mountain. I mean, they're coming in quickly. There's no stopping them, right? So this is representing to you, Taurus. Something is coming into your atmosphere pretty quickly. Okay, coming in next to that, we have the Devil card, which is the card of Capricorn. So some of you could be in a relationship with Capricorn or have a Capricorn in your life. The energy in this card, what it represents is, it represents our ego mind, which is typically fear. Yeah, but I'm feeling, for whatever reason, I'm feeling some passion. as I'm holding this particular card today, right? So feeling passion for some reason. Okay. Coming into the center of your tarot reading is the Queen of Wands. It's a pretty important energy for you, Taurus. Queen of Wands will be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But the Queen of Wands, she knows her place in this life. And she knows what she wants. And there's really no stopping her when it comes to getting it. I mean, her energy is fantastic. She has the ability to manifest and to motivate and inspire other people. Has this magnetic charm to her, this ability to sweep both men and women off their feet. So it's Queen of Wands. So you think of queen energy, but male or female, it can be male or female. It doesn't necessarily mean it's female. Her companion is the lion, representing power and strength. Of the queens, she's probably the most intuitive queen. Following the guidance from eagles, right? Listening to her intuition. I don't know, Taurus. Makes me wonder, do you have Queen of Wands energy coming into your life? Looks like it. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups represents the energy of boredom. This is living life a little discontented, lacking passion. You know what they say about boredom, right? It doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is people that choose to be bored. And I say that with no judgment. Wait, Taurus, your cards are just wanting to jump out. Okay, we now have the Seven of Swords. So Taurus, the Seven of Swords represents the energy of, it's a resistance that you're experiencing in your life, right? What may feel like it's just an uphill battle. There's no winning. It can represent the energy of going into something feeling like you're a little more prepared than you are, only to learn that you weren't. Whatever this represents to you, Taurus, right? This energy of resistance and just what feels like it's an uphill battle in your life. You're being encouraged to disengage, to step away. It doesn't matter who won, what the score is. Just serve your best to let go. So Taurus, what I'm feeling in that card is I'm not feeling necessarily that you're letting go of people, people, places, or things necessarily. I feel like for many of you, well, for some of you, you may be letting go of those things, but for many of you, I feel like you're letting go of something about you, something that you've been hanging on to that's been holding you back. Okay, coming in under the Eight of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords. Right? So the Knight of Swords would be air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be, but like all night energies, this is an energy you can count on showing up. It's a mental energy, so with this night, he comes flying in. He flies in and he brings you truth. Yeah, it's truth that's coming to you, Taurus. Keep in mind, this truth may be delivered to you by way of an air sign. It doesn't have to come, though, like that, right? Many times this truth can come to us by way of experiencing an aha, right? For example, there are times in my life where in the moment I just haven't known the answer to something. And then hours later, suddenly I know. And nobody has told me anything, but I know because I can feel it within myself, right? So this truth is coming to you, Taurus. It may come to you like that. right, Taurus, tell me more. Tell me more. Okay. So coming in underneath the Devil card, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords represents taking time to rest and recuperate, Taurus. Very important for balance. The figure in the card, she's been in battle and she's chosen to lie down her swords and to take rest. Every sword but one, she still hangs on to one. Okay, coming in under the Queen of Wands, we have the Judgment card. So Taurus, this is a great card for you because she's blowing your horn and she's announcing to the world that judgment, Taurus, is coming to an ending. So this can be, so wherever it falls for you with judgment, it can be others judging you, you judging others, or even you judging yourself, right? It doesn't matter where you fall with the energy of judgment. Judgment is a limiting energy. Wherever that you fall into that mix, it's always limiting. So when judgment ends, Taurus, it gives you the opportunity to raise your vibration, experience more joy, more happiness in life. That's a pretty significant energy for you, Taurus, because it's coming in at the center of your tarot reading, right underneath the Queen of Wands. Okay, coming in underneath the Four of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands will be a fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like all night energies, it's an energy you can count on showing up. You can see by the man on the horse how this energy shows up in your life. He comes in with gusto and gumption. Pretty excited, high energy. Very inspiring, very motivating, very passionate energy. Keep in mind though, Taurus, the important thing to remember with this energy is allow it to serve you in the ways that it can serve you. But one of the limitations that comes along with this energy is it can be a fickle energy, meaning sometimes with this energy, as soon as this knight's obtained whatever it is he thinks he wants, he realizes he doesn't want it anymore. So it's just making you aware of that. Okay, coming in underneath the Seven of Swords, we have the Justice card. This is a good energy. This is also the card of Libra. So some of you could have a Libra in your life, so it'd be a pretty significant relationship. You could be seeking a relationship with a Libra. She stands above the river of truth. In one hand, she holds her sword. In the other hand, she holds the scales of justice. So she's bringing you justice, Taurus. And justice is a beautiful thing. Okay. So Taurus, energy taking us out of your tarot read tonight is the Chariot. Chariot is the card of Cancer, right? So some of you could have a Cancer in your life. That'd be a pretty significant relationship. But Taurus, this represents change that's coming into your life. Change that comes, Taurus, with your balance, right? Your balance of the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. Two opposing dichotomies that many times want to run in opposite directions. But here in this image, they're running pretty uniform together. They're running together. The charioteer seems pretty confident at the helm. She holds this chariot with just one arm, following the guidance of eagles. So Taurus, for many of you, I feel like this change is coming into your life, especially when you've obtained balance, your inner harmony and balance within yourself. It's a fantastic energy to take you out of your tarot read. Okay, Taurus, I'm done with your read now. I need to take a moment or two and I need to look at the cards and see where they're at in terms of relationship to one another. And I need to see and feel what the cards are trying to share by way of message, and then I can share your whole reading with you. So hang on just a few moments. Enjoy the soothing sounds of the background music. Okay, Taurus, I think I have it. So, opening affirmation, taking you into your reading, romance. You're moving into a beautiful time in your life, Taurus, right? A time that the energies are receptive for you to receive romance in your life. Many of you. And romance can come in many different ways, right? It can be represented in terms of a romantic relationship, right, between two people. But, romance, it's more broad and vast than that, right? You can have, romance with your job, with your work, what you do, loving it, being passionate about it, passionate about your hobbies, your interest. It doesn't always just have to represent romantic love between two people. But for many of you, in May's reading, it's what it represents. 10 of Cups represents the energy of two people coming together in union, right? Coming together it's kind of like what I feel like it's untouchable love and trust, right? It's unquestioned love and trust between these two energies. So Taurus, if you've been waiting for truth to come into your life, right, it's coming in, and it's coming in quickly. So you have a truth that's arriving to you, some kind of truth and understanding, which, honestly, what I feel like is when this truth comes in, Taurus, it just propels you, right? Propels you to limitlessness. It must be a pretty important truth. Taurus, we have fear tied to the ego, right? Coming up in your May reading, I feel like this is fear coming to an end, right? Many of you getting on top of some of your internal fears, some of your reservations, your worries, your concerns. It's you getting a handle on these, and doing so allows you to free up and be able to rest your mind, body, and spirit. And Taurus, an emphasis on resting your mind, right? Because our fears, right, they can consume us sometimes. And Taurus, I feel like this rest and recuperation is very well needed for you. So Taurus, judgment in your life comes to an ending. And does it ever fire you up? For some of you, it fires you up to this Queen of Wands energy, right? Within yourself. Passionate, excited, full of life and energy. For others, you have this Queen of Wands this kind of energy coming into your life. Some of you may have a fire sign coming into your life, or another sign that represents this energy. So Taurus, I feel like for many of you, May is a pivotal month for you. And by way of what I mean by pivotal, I mean you're able to shift and really transfer and change your energy from feeling like you're living life without passion to just boom. This boredom is gone and a passionless life is out the door, and you have this Knight of Wands energy. It fires you up and it gets you excited about things. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to create. You're ready to manifest. You're ready to manifest love in your life, success, job, work, career, family, friendships, name it. You're ready to tackle it all. Kind of happy to see these two cards come out. So Taurus, whatever this represents in your life, this what feels like it's been an uphill battle, right? It's something that just hasn't made it's engaged you, but it hasn't made a lot of sense to you. But it's made enough sense to where you've stayed engaged in it. You've stayed interested. To be honest, I think that's part of this truth that's coming in, is getting the truth on what it is, what your role truly is, right? With this specific energy. And when this truth comes in, it brings you justice. So whatever you hear, whatever you learn that this was all about, it brings you justice, which is a beautiful thing. And Taurus, with proper balance in your life in the month of May, change comes in your way. Coming in, all kinds of changes and movements. This is all about balancing your energy, Taurus. Balancing your yin and your yang. Okay, Taurus, I'm done with your tarot reading. You had a beautiful reading. I hope it resonates with you guys. I think that it will. It's a fantastic read. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share it with you. I hope it motivates you. I hope it inspires you. I hope that your takeaway from this read is to better prepare you stepping into May so that you can create a better experience for yourself and create the kind of outcome, manifest the kind of outcome for yourself that you're looking for. Romance coming into your life in the month of May, Taurus. Wishing you the very best. Thanks so much.